Good morning. What's up, Good Man League? What's up, Ray? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in the world. What's up, McLovin? Hey, you're too funny. McLovin or Muhammad? Muhammad's the most common name in the world. Just be the fucking book. I love Superbad. So what's up, McLovin? I haven't seen your name before because I would have sure made a mockery of it because I love that movie. But hi, honey. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. Y'all, we halfway through the week. What's in the fridge? Let's see. I don't even know if my fridge is clean, so you're catching me a little bit off guard with that one. What's in my fridge? So, fruit. So I got some watermelon, some pineapple, some cantaloupe, some more pineapple, some cherry, some meal prep, some brown eggs, some guava, some apricots, some cherries, some more cherries, some different type of cherries. I'm gonna eat that cherry. Some lemon, apple, okay. So mango smoothie, lactose-free milk for when I cook things that require milk. But down here is the milk that I drink, which is oat milk. And then my abundance of coconut water and some more regular water. Some organic ketchup and these little mood thingies, like fizzy water. I have some of these. They're really good. If you're not good at taking ginger shots, these work pretty good. Balsamic vinaigrette, some butter, some avocado, mayo. And then there's meats in the freezer. High vibes. Y'all be wanting to see what it looks like to date me if you were taller. Hold on, I got y'all.
With up to 20% off or no interest financing, so you can get back to what you love.
Okay, because y'all niggas don't be that tall. Y'all swear y'all is. Y'all really be like this tall. Hold on, let me see. Nah, then this is from... Okay. This is from my 6'4" daddies. Ooh! Just know I just be wanting to fight y'all because... This how I look. Ooh. I'm mad as fuck. I would not take me seriously. You're 6'6" vibes. Hold on. So vibes, this is what it would look like. This is what it would look like if I was dating you, vibes. Oh no. Oh no. Hell the fuck A. Now I have a new pedigree on how I'm dating, nigga. You can't be taller than 6'4". Now I know why my ex, he was 6'8". Now I know why he used to laugh, but that nigga caught a hard headbutt from me for laughing. Cause y'all niggas think cause y'all tall, so 6'1", hey, leave me alone. I just got done answering in the blue office. So wait a minute, y'all, this is what... I don't know how I feel about this. Blue office, give me a second. Let me process that I look like. I do look like a punk to y'all niggas. Hey, I'm not happy about that shit. Hey, but look. Hey man, do you want to get kicked out of this live? Shut your ass up. I already seen it. Shut up. Hi. But look, if I was down here, I'd be like, oh, dang. This is kind of fun because technically it's hard for me to break any community guidelines from down here because my butt isn't directly on there. Not a crack on my way. And then you got me slide like this. What the fuck what? What's wrong? What the fuck going on? Hey, high temps. Do not act vibes. And y'all stop arguing. Hey yo, what the fuck is going on? Alright, y'all taking the fun out of shit? Y'all want me to be an angry little shit? Huh? Y'all wanna fight? We was trying to have some fun. Alright? I think there might be a language barrier there. I don't think he meant to say he was gonna eat your ass. I think he meant to say he wanted to eat my ass. But there's a language barrier there. Can we all just get along around this motherfucker? Life is hard enough. Okay? Blue office open. Quit breaking my... They do a still preview, so I like to keep it enticing. It's like the thumbnail. Oh, hopefully they got it. So, vibes, you're not eating my ass either. How tall am I? 5'7" and some change. But I'm giving y'all the POV of what it's like to date me when you a 6-footer. A 6'2"er. This is a 6'2"er dating. So this is what it looks like. I'm not fond of it. can't lie. So, how's y'all day? Are any of you married? And if so, what's the one thing in marriage no one warned you about? Let me know. I'm curious. I'm inquiring minds. Okay, loves. If you on here, I cannot see something's going on. I can't see comments or nothing. So we're just gonna roll with it in this motherfucker today. Roll with it. Vibes, are you in the blue office? Can you let me know if you are? The family will always influence your spouse. Wait, which family? Your family or their family? You can buy these panties, baby. You're gonna have to email me after this live, though. I am tailormade@gmail.com. Subject line, panty purchase. How tough that shit is, marriage. Okay, what makes marriage tough? Because I've been seeing like a lot of happy. I know the shit y'all gonna fall out. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all work each other's nerves every day, right? That's a given. So, but whose family? Hers or yours? Hey guys, hi lovies. If you're on here, I cannot see anything, but I can see likes. And we know that fucking likes is free. So I can see them bitches. And I can see how many people in here, but I cannot see nothing else. So if you're sending me any comments or anything, thank you. That must mean Gigi or somebody is in here. Likes is free. As people roll in, I don't know if you guys can see one another's messages, but can you please let them know that I cannot see it? So we're just rolling with IG Live today, okay? And whatever they ask me to do, I'll do. I'm not quite sure if I can see the tips or not yet, but I know at the end of the live, I'll be able to see the tips, and yes, I can see who tipped. So. Her family, okay, so you know what though, I can see that. I can see like her family having a large influence, but honestly, and I'll say that because I've had to tell some of my own family, like, baby, listen, why, now, and these are women that we're related to, why is you listening to her miserable ass? That bitch got fucking 5 kids and 11 different baby daddies. Girl, you taking advice from her on how to handle your baby daddy? She want to be a baby daddy. She just don't know how. And she has fucking issues. Like, she likes to collect shit that ain't hers. Matter of fact, one of the 5 kids, in fact, ain't hers. You know what I'm saying? So, I get that. You know, I get that woman's family. But that's why you don't marry the woman's family. You marry her. You feel me? So get y'all jerk ass, mind y'all fucking business. Cause y'all ain't gotta fuck this crazy bitch. I do. Probably identity and freedom. You lose that in relationships. Don't wait until fucking marriage. You can lose it. That identity way before you say I do, so let's not do that. We need our freedom. We only get one chance to live this fucking hell-worthy life. Then we'll let you fly, cause we know what? That I don't wanna be tied down. No, I like to marriage, losing identity, freedom. Have your family in my business. Oh boy, fuck you and them. Fuck you and your family. If you think that y'all bitches finna bully me, 'cause I said I do in a moment in time, nigga. Now you done got me fucked up for the rest of my remaining years. What the fuck is wrong with you? To think that I would let that shit slide. You playing with me will get y'all all fucked up. Everybody that had a laugh with you now it's got something to do. 'Cause baby, these hands is rated E. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your punk ass brother, who is shorter than me, can. Life is free. That's what we're doing. Thank you for that insight on marriage. Sounds like it fucking sucks. Hey, I don't want that for y'all. Good afternoon, Rambo. I was never married either. And it don't look, clap, sure. You know what? You get out. You're irritating. Anybody else? Anybody else got on how marriage sucks? Thank you, Money Mouth. I feel like it could be amazing too, but so many people get married for the wrong reasons. So many people are just getting married to say they're married. I would like to get married because I found my person, but then everybody is putting on, so they're not really who they are. So it's kind of even hard to work with what you got to work with because niggas is lying about what they got to work with. And I'm not talking about the package that's sitting between their legs. I'm talking about life. It all boils down to entitlement and expectations. But aren't you supposed to leave that at the door when y'all get married? Isn't that supposed to be left at the door when you get married, along with your ego? Your ego should be left at the door when you get married? Huh? Hey. Likes is free. And I can see him. So, and that's the sucky part because it's like, hey baby, I'll deal with you. You know, I'll grow. I'll build with you. You know, I'll grow with you. I'll help us make money. Like I'm not a preview to that. But it's like, how can I do that if you're not forthcoming? Sorry guys, hold on. Here we go. If you're not forthcoming with about what you got going on in life, you know, you make it look like everything's together, but it's not. Either your mental fucking shot, your finances shot, You got family issues, mommy issues, baby mama, baby daddy issues when it comes to the girl. Daddy issues when it comes to the girl. Traumatic fucking injury, like bitch. Ma'am, we all have a whole ass story, please. We all have a story. Guess what? I have anxiety too. I am easily triggered too. So you know what the fuck I do? I stay away from the shit that triggers me. I don't talk about the bullshit that fucking traumatized me. You wanna know why? Because it ain't nobody fucking business. And if you really gonna heal from that shit, you gonna quit bringing it up. Hi, official, of course. You got the solution. What's the solution? Even personal goals are out the window. Then that just means you picked the wrong partner. Because a partner that's for you, baby, the fuck you mean personal goals out the window? I want to see you the best version of you. And if that includes you executing the goal, honey, that's what the fuck we about to do. Because what you mean? What you mean? You said you have a life in a direction that makes you happy. People need hobbies. They do. So you think that's why most marriages don't work? One of the people lacks a hobby. What other app am I live on? The Blue Office. I'm gonna say, y'all might be able to see them right now. The Blue Office. So yeah. You're the happiest racing cars. All right. So then what kind of woman would you date? You're the happiest when you're racing cars. What type of woman would you date? And don't say me. Because you like racing cars. So what do you think? What do you need? You need a lady whose daddy probably was a mechanic, honey. That's who you need to date. You know, you need to probably date a lady who got her an old school box Chevy, all right? That's sitting on some 22s or 24s that can understand the concept of candy paint and how what it looks versus just the regular paint job, all right? She's gonna know the variations of paint in which it's going, you know what, when we ain't got to worry about the rain because if it hits the car, it slides the fuck down. Candy paint. On the inside, on the outside. Yup. That's who you need to date. Because that's a hobby where it can be a common ground. When y'all not liking each other, y'all hobby will still keep y'all together. A lot of times, a lot of motherfuckers is getting married. Good afternoon, Mark. Shots out. Oh no, Argentina. Didn't y'all genocide like 98% of y'all black population? That's Argentina, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. A woman that appreciates your hobbies, that doesn't want to take over. How can a woman really take over? If a woman is taking over, honey, you're lacking in leadership. I absolutely hate the responsibility delegated on having to have full control of tasks. Okay, what y'all got going on today? Huh? Is it because I can't see what y'all saying? So, good morning, buenos dias, ¿cómo estás? Morning workouts, afternoon. Take over the hobby, she needs her own. See, you might need to be single because how you just said she needs her own, take over the nigga. You need to get somebody that has a common interest in you. if you gonna bitch and moan about her possibly, seemingly taking over the project, then you kind of maybe want to take a few steps back, because women are naturally clingy, especially to our protectors, especially to our man. So yeah, if she's gonna be into your hobby, first of all, for a woman to be into mechanics, you're reaching. So if you find you a bitch that's into mechanics and she can cook, and she got a decent hit of pussy, is it really the women that have unrealistic expectations now? I know that some of them dumb fucks, some of the dumb eggs have realistic expectations on life. But y'all do know what y'all require of women. Fellas, could you do me a favor? What do you require of your woman? If you could just humor me. The woman that you take care of, that you pay bills for, that you know you'll look out if some shit getting too tight for. What do you require of that woman? I'm interested to know. No, network, I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm just saying that maybe we need to adjust your expectations. You said it yourself. The problem, I think you were the one that said it. No. There was another person. But the problem is expectations and entitlement. You have a unique expectation, but then there's a certain degree of entitlement that you carry yourself. So you have this expectation where you want a woman to be fully indulged and engulfed in you. That takes a particular type of woman because you have a unique interest and hobby. So it's like, again, what do you require from a woman? Because I'll tell you if it's unrealistic. Just like in my opinion, the way women feel like men should take care of their financial needs just because they're alive and because they're pretty is absurd to me. Like, ma'am. So, because you're pretty, you feel like Rafa, who are you talking to? Self-respect for who's self? Are you talking to the man that I was talking to? Because I know you're not talking to me. Because, baby, the way I will flame your ass, don't take a stray. Because you want to talk about self-respect. I'll tell you about self-respect. I was disrespecting myself when I was asking a fucking punk-ass supervisor for time off, and that bitch didn't have the credentials that I had. Yet she had the supervisor's position. Not only did she not have the credentials, she lacked the education. And she lacked the ability to delegate tasks effectively. So please, let's not talk about self-respect, because ain't no way in fuck you was attempting to be condescending to me, because I'd rather shake a little ass than ask a white person for fucking time off, and I have fucking 7 times the mind that she does. So you can beat it with that bullshit if that's where the fuck you thought you was finna go, because good fucking day, sir. He wasn't talking to you, honey. So, going back to what I said though. Fellas, what is it that you require from a woman? Thank you. Okay. Well, he said he didn't mean it. Just in case you did. Can you see the picture? y'all forget that I can see who in here, right? And I can see the lives, right? I can see the likes, right? I can see who did what, right? Okay. Hi. Okay. You feel like you only want accountability. So accountability for what? Let's get into it. Because you'll say accountability when accountability really stems from what? The leadership of a man. So if your girl ain't doing something right or she's lacking accountability, that is a clear reflection of your leadership, honey. Yes, Kiwi it is. Hey Ashton, how are you? Right, but when we're wrong, and we need to be able to openly admit that. So we're not gonna remove that from the equation. Because a lot of times, girlies be real wrong. I'm talking about getting it wrong. Just the whole aspect and, concept of living, baby, it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm not saying you're the absolute problem, but if we're going to go to the traditional scale, which most men love to be like, oh, women don't do the XYZ these days. Okay, but how many men are doing what the fuck my grandfather was doing? All right, how many men are like my great uncle? I know how to change a tire because of my great uncle. Do you know that I asked a man to help me? I didn't ask him to change it. I asked him to help me pull the tire off. And he said, oh no, baby, I don't know how to change tires. I can't do that. Honey, I didn't say help me change the tire. I said, could you help me pull it off? See, there you not listening, thinking that I'm asking you for help. And in your head, I ain't finna help this bitch and I'm not finna do this shit for free. So, or you just lack the capacity to carry out the duties of a man. Either way, all four of those points had nothing to do with the fact that all I did was ask you, baby, could you help me pull this tire off so I could continue to change my fucking tire? You cook, you clean, and raise 2 sons, and you're a real mechanic. That's wonderful. But baby, cooking and cleaning and raising kids, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the question you need to ask yourself, do you really want a woman? Because you sound like you are perfectly content with being single. It sounds like you just want somebody you want to fuck on, and that's okay too. And if that's the case, then that's what you need to find, that situation. See, it's a lot of men like you. Say, I cook, I clean, I raise my own kids, I raise my sons. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, this is getting a little bit more deeper than what needs to be here. And then y'all fucking up anyway. I'm not happy about this time, and this number. The math ain't fucking mathing. So, if y'all got some act right tonight, I might get back on. But other than that, yeah. Okay, so, hi, but no. Okay, but see, that's the thing. Struggling with masculine and feminine energy, baby, that's you don't go date a woman because you're struggling with masculine and feminine energy. All right? You just need something to fuck. All right? You all right. You got some boys, which means, guess what's the best thing that a boy can have around? A grown-ass man. You feel me? So, you got some boys. You said you cook and clean. I admire that about you. So, bottom lining out, you don't want a woman for companionship. And that's why you're finding the problems that you're finding. Because most of the women, especially with you being a single father with 2 children, okay, they're looking more than for some fucking companionship because you're gonna require more from them. You just need something to fuck. But you low-key finna adopt a nanny. That's what's finna happen. Because you can see the imbalance of masculine and feminine energy. You are masking it, saying that you want a woman. Nah, baby, that's not what you want. You need a woman's touch. Probably do need that. And you need something to fuck on regularly. Okay? You don't need a woman. You want a babysitter / nanny. Because it's getting a little hard, huh? It's a little weighing. Not saying that you can't. I'm not taking away from your masculinity. But you are seeing what it's like to have the deficiency of feminine energy. The nutrients parts. You feel me? So don't rush to get into a relationship. You are a real mechanic. You have 2 sons. You need to learn how to be happy with you, like your personal time, like that gentleman was saying. Not a self-love. I won't go as far as saying you don't love yourself, but you do need to get happy with your you time. Even if somebody else doesn't want to necessarily share it with you. You feel me? So, because what's going to happen is it's going to be a trickle-down effect. She's going to do something you don't like. But the whole time is, baby, she just a filler anyway. She just a stand-in. She's standing in until you find the woman that you really want. So instead of doing that to her and then possibly damaging her for the next person, let's just hold out. Save the time. Save yourself the headache. Save yourself the money. Because the instant that a woman realizes that that's what you're doing to her, she's going to milk you. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, I didn't need you. I have a house. I have a car. I was a single dad. And her rebuttal is going to be whatever she was there doing. So let's avoid that. Let's avoid you using people because we're trying to fill a void, okay? Because that's how we create damaged people that go around and being little shit dicks because they don't want to heal. And so they'll just damage everybody else, okay? We don't want that. But taking into accountability, some shit needs to change around this motherfucker. I'd agree. Y'all, if y'all do not wash your fruits, I'm finna give y'all a reason to. Okay? It needs to not even sit long enough. But, y'all, this is the debris from my fruits and berries, alright? Okay? That is the debris. Wash your fruits and vegetables. Alright guys, so with that being said, I do have to continue with the rest of my day, which requires me to put another half of clothing on. So, if you have not already by now, subscribe to TaylorMade.com. It is 80% off. And all of those who have come and gone right now, I'm running a promo for a free trial for you to come back. If you don't have the extra twos and fews, baby, please don't be mad. I am not mad at you. Don't be upset. Don't think I am, because I understand inflation and the way the government in the world is going. Who fucking knows? My pleasure networking. My pleasure. Hey, it's all love. So, if you don't have the extra twos and fews, baby, I ain't mad at you, okay? You can find several of my platforms, and yes, they are free. YouTube, alright? TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Snapchat, alright? Twitch, Snapchat. Bigo. I'm on live on Bigo all day long, every day. And then last but not least, but we know that's not free, the Blue Office is not free, okay? There is an entry fee of $3, all right? It's 80% off. We have a good time. I run lives there all day, every day too, simultaneously. Outside of that though, where the fuck is my plant? Y'all have a wonderful day. And everything that you're needing to come to you, I hope that it does come to you. Everything that you want comes to you, I hope in the chronological order of your necessities. Y'all have a good day. We made it halfway through the week. Let's not bring anybody into the world today, and let's not take anybody away. At the end of the day, I know y'all don't really come here to hear me talk. Y'all just really want to see Fat Mom in this ass. Baby, I ain't mad at you. Shit. You gotta take your small wins when you can. Love y'all.